With the release of Leia, the damage of smart servants is becoming more relevant than ever.
That's a lot of damage!
But how exactly does smart servant damage work? And how worth it is it in investing in a paid smart servant? Let's take a quick look. Let's start out with the basics. Smart servants have their own attack stat, further increased by a small percent of your average elemental attack, ranging from 4 to 10% inheritance based on the advancement of the servant. At level 95, standard smart servants have roughly 6500 base attack, meaning if you have an average of 30k base attack with a 3-star pet, it'll be increased by a further 3000. Additionally, servants will gain a small percent of attack from other servants with the assist module equipped up to a cap. As such, the difference that invested gear can make is around 30% of total stat differences on the servant. Leia has roughly 25% higher base attack than a normal servant, meaning this difference from invested gear is relatively smaller for her. The damage dealt by smart servants is, for the most part, independent of your build. That means that most matrices, damage buffs, etc. will not affect the smart servant's damage. So you can think of smart servant damage as just a flat amount added onto whatever your total damage normally is. Outside of just the attack inheritance, there are certain effects that affect the damage dealt by smart servants outside of modules. This includes damage amping debuffs such as Grievous, Saki's Matrix, and the Lassacart or Spacetime Rift. While we're talking about relics, for some reason, the servants can also pass through A5 Omnium Shield and get buffed. Good luck getting them to walk through the shield more than a couple times during an actual battle though. Now, let's talk about Leia. Given her modules and skill multipliers, how does her DPS compare to other servants? With maximum investment, the current estimated damage dealt by her is roughly 200 mil in 150 seconds, which is just a bit under 10% total damage contribution. Since she's roughly 40 to 50% stronger than normal smart servants, the expected damage gain is roughly 60 to 70 mil. So what's the TLDR? Is she worth it? In the current meta, as of the Lincoln patch, her damage gain equates to roughly a 3% gain at maximum investment over normal servants. It's important to take smart servant damage with a grain of salt though, because sometimes they can miss a good amount of their attacks, even on a stationary target.
How could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you!
Because smart servant damage is essentially a flat amount, the weaker your advancements and matrices are, the more the 60 to 70 mil damage is worth for you. Especially if you are a newer player, this pet can be a huge upgrade to your DPS. However, it is a double-edged sword, as it means as the total DPM percent done by comps continues to get power crept, and the total power of gear goes higher and higher, the servant damage will mostly remain the same. So it's up to you if you think she's cute enough to pull and if the extra damage is worth it. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about the most important part. She makes it easier to collect balls. Maybe that's a dub in itself. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time!